How can we know anything about God? This is an important question, and I'll offer three main thoughts. First, how do we know things in general? Second, how does God enter into our knowledge? And third, what does this say about God? So, first, how do we know things in general? If I were to summarize all of science, religion, and history in one statement about how we know things, I'd say this: we experience things and we tell other people what we experienced. If you were to take your individual life experience and that of every other person and put it all together, that's the pool from which we can draw knowledge. Now, how does God enter into this pool so we can know him? Well, he would have to do things that we experience that we know are attributable to him as God. For example, he might do miracles, which are a topic I like to talk about on this channel. But most importantly, the New Testament claims that God became a man in the person Jesus of Nazareth. People in the first century experienced life with Jesus and wrote down their experiences. And we can look at these records and say, is the best explanation that Jesus was more than a man? If God enters into our knowledge, what does this tell us about God? First, it tells us that God wants to be known. He wants a relationship with us, and he doesn't just want to be this imaginary thing in the sky. Second of all, when you look at why God enters into our experience, it's always to make things better. So not only does God want to be known, but he's in the business of setting things right. Want to hear more of this content? Like and subscribe.